Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta Strong, Smart, and Bold Awards. If we could please have your undivided attention, and we remind you to please silence all devices. Please welcome the outstanding girls of our organization as they recite the poem titled I Am Excellence, written by educator, icon, Marva Collins. The girls will be followed by your host for this celebration, Girls Inc.'s own scholarship MC, Anaya Asante.
I bear the flame that enlightens the world. I fire the imagination.
I give might to the dreams and wings to the aspirations of men.
I create all that is good, stalwart, and long-lasting. I build for the future by making my epic superior today.
I do not believe in can't or might have been.
When society draws a circle that will shut me out, I will design my own circle that will draw me in. I am parent of progress, the creator of creativity, the designer of opportunity, and the molder of human destiny. Because of me, men hold dominion over themselves. His home, his community, and his world. I unleash the lightning upon the enemy.
From out of the shadows, I can learn the scars and mistakes made by others.
Yet I will wisdom and the contributions of all ages.
I dispel yesterday's myths and find today's facts. I am ageless and timeless.
I have no time for vice, crime, or destruction. I vanish mediocrity and discourage being average. I can function in pleasure or pain. I can still will to do what must be done. Fortunate are the people and nations that know me.
Men in the world are my workshops. Here is their mission, forge ideals, and create keys to worlds never dreamed of. Earth awaits unfolding.
Life is always calling, and the greatest success is yet to be discovered. I am the source of creation, the outlet of inspiration, the dream of aspiration. I am excellent. Won't you too light my candle? Don't let me flicker away.
What a great job from my girls and sisters. And good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to serve as the first ever Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta Scholarship MC. It is my responsibility to make sure that we stay on time and on track. So let's get started. So we start with our official greetings from Melissa George, our board chair, our Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta board chair, as well as Fatimata Jameh, one of our Girls Inc. participants.
Great job, Anaya, and great job, girls. We are all here today to ensure that our candlelight won't flicker away. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Melissa George, and I'm the proud Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta Board Chair. And I'd like to take a little point of personal privilege and thank Tiffany, our CEO, for putting this podium on the floor so you all don't have to gasp as you try to watch me go up the steps.
And I'm Fatimata Jameh, a proud girl of Girls Inc. Greater Atlanta. We are so grateful to have you here supporting all the work we have done here in this building and the work done by the outstanding women we will celebrate today.
We are also excited to shine a light on our very own scholars, who through your help and the help of our generous sponsors and donors will be showered with scholarships for their academic pursuits. And speaking of our sponsors, we cannot go any further in this program without thanking the village of sponsors. Please let us introduce them all, and then please shower them with applause.
Thank you to our strong, smart, and bold STEM program sponsor, ADP. Also, many thanks to our strong sponsor, Publix Charities, and our smart sponsor, Cox Enterprises. Our many bold sponsors, we thank you. APL Logistics, Comcast, E&Y, Genuine Parts Company, Georgia Power, and Synovus Bank.
And to all of our table sponsors, we see you. GE Healthcare, Wellstar Health System, Melissa Adams, Kristen Appleman, Brandon Bloodworth, Mary Chatman, Dr. Jana Johnson Davis, Elizabeth Manning, Adonica Plummer, Latrina Pope, Sandra Reinhardt, and William Roach. Thank you for joining me as a table sponsor. As many of you know, times are hard for nonprofits and for organizations who believe in strengthening the very population we try to uplift. So we are always appreciative for your support. This year, we are even more grateful for the gifts that you have bestowed to Girls Inc. And if you haven't done so yet, don't worry, our favorite auctioneer extraordinaire will join us later in the program with some awesome opportunities.
Enjoy the luncheon and please post about your fabulous time here in support of hashtag Girls Inc. of Greater ATL and hashtag SSB25. Now, it is my honor to introduce the captain of this girls ship, fabulous executive director, Miss Tiffany Colley Bailey.
You guys look good this morning. Let me say welcome. Welcome to the home of Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta, where our mission is to inspire all girls to be strong, smart, and bold. So I want to start off by giving you and making a few special highlights and hellos and shout outs. Where are my Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta alumni? I see you ladies. We have ladies back there who have been with us since the 80s. And they came out to support this morning. And so what I want to say to you is we missed you and welcome home. Whose time is your first time coming to Girls Inc.? Your first time here, raise your hand. All right, I see you first timers. I want to say to you, welcome to the family. You are now a part of the village of Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta, and we take that very seriously. We take it very seriously because we work hard to make sure that our girls and our youth have what it takes and what it needs to be strong, smart, and bold. And so when we talk about being strong, smart, and bold, that's not just something cute to say. It isn't something that just makes you feel good, but it is truly how we provide our curriculum and our programs. So when we talk about being strong, we're talking about helping our girls and our youth become strong physically, mentally, and emotionally. When we talk about smart, we're taking our girls and our youth into the world of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, and we're supporting them in their academic growth and development. And then, when it comes to being bold, bold is everything that it sounds like. It is I can, I am, my brothers, my sisters, and my community's people. It means teaching our youth to know their worth and then attach to it. It is about teaching them about financial empowerment, business entrepreneurship, college and career readiness, life skills. It is about preparing them to be the future leaders of tomorrow. And if we don't sow and invest in them today, then what future do we have tomorrow? So when we think about tomorrow, it excites me. It excites me because in 2026, Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta will celebrate our 50th anniversary. But when I think about our 50th anniversary, I can't help but think about where we started and why we started. So for those of you who have never heard our story, let me share it with you for a moment. In 1974, there was a young lady, and she was about 9 or 10 years old, and her name was Debbie Lynn Randall. Let me say her name again for you. It was Debbie Lynn Randall. Debbie and her girlfriends, they used to play at a laundromat, and it was right over there where in Marietta Parkway, where the bus station is right now, just around the corner from here. And they would go there after school, and at this laundromat, the laundromat owner would make doll clothes, and the ladies, little girls would exchange doll clothes, and they would hang out and they have a good time. Now, I want to preface this by saying there was always a boys' club, which has always been right next door to us, but there wasn't a space for girls to go. And so one day in January of 1974, Debbie went to the laundromat, but Debbie never came back home. It was this community of Cobb County that came together, unlike anything you'd ever seen before, and they searched and they searched. And it was 2 weeks later when they found Debbie's body, and she had been brutally raped and murdered. And it was the women of this community that came together and said that will not happen on our watch again. They rallied under the leadership of Ms. Joyce Dunaway Parker. Ms. Joyce, where are you at? Mrs. Joyce celebrated her 90th birthday this year. And she is still rolling and rocking with Girls Inc., ensuring that all of our girls have a safe space still to this day. But it was through her leadership in rallying the city of Marietta and Cobb County that they gave her the land that we stand on today. The land that we've been here for almost 50 years. And so in 1976, it took 2 years now, but 2 years later, they created what was then the Girls Club of Cobb County. And I have our first member here, Stephanie Grogan. And so I like to tell the story that the boys clubs figured out life, right? And they decided that they wanted to take girls. And the girls club said, yeah, we'll pass. And it was at that time that we became Girls Inc. of Cobb County. But then years later, underneath the amazing leadership of Janet Jackson Stewart, who served as our CEO for 28 years, that she took us to the next level, and we became Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta. And so as we stand here, as I stand here today, as Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta, and having standing in this 49th year, we have served over 138,000 girls. Okay. And we have done it because we've been the village. And it is more important than ever today for us to be the village. And how we serve as the village today is that we serve the whole girl. Now, let me explain what that means. When we talk about serving the whole girl, let's take me, for instance, little Tiffany. And in order to see little Tiffany succeed and to see little Tiffany thrive, I have to support little Tiffany's mother, who is sometimes working 2 jobs and doing whatever it takes to see her babies succeed. She's pulling at end strings and trying to pull them together, and sometimes the ends just don't meet. I have to support Tiffany's dad, because he's trying to be the best man that he can for his family, but he feels like he's falling short. So we created programs like the Girl Dads program that brings men together and supports them with therapeutic and counseling support that they can talk to each other. Older men who have been there and done that, and younger men who are trying to figure it out, but they're trying to support their families. And then I also have to support little Tiffany's brother, because we're teaching him how to be an ally of her, how to stand up for her, how to be supportive of her, so that when he grows up, he's going to be a man who enters this world and who's opening doors and being supportive of the women who come through those doors. That's what it means to serve the whole girl. It means we have to serve the whole family. And so with Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta, we have doubled down and invested. And with that, we created programs like our Wellness and Family Engagement Department that create programs or wraparound resources that wrap themselves around the whole family, just so that we can make sure that Tiffany succeeds. That's what it takes. It takes partnerships. Partners like so many of you that are sitting in this room today. Partners like Comcast. Where's Comcast at? All right, Comcast. Comcast has been a partner with us for the last 5 years. And in this partnership, we have done 5 years of Brunch with Santas, where we have focused on digital literacy and making sure that our families and children have access. And in that 5-year history, we have given out almost 1,000 laptops. That's awesome. And then there are partners like Cox Enterprise and APL Logistics. I see you guys over there. And so they have helped us to ensure and to support the next generation of STEM leaders by ensuring that every Girls Inc. program, and I have 27 of them running right now, gets a STEM program involved, whether that's in the summer through our Eureka program, whether it's a STEM camp that happens during the summer, or it's a weekend STEM program, or it's a program that happens during the school day. They have ensured that. And with APL Logistics, they are helping to shape the critical thinking of high school students by introducing them to college-level programs such as the Ideathon. We couldn't do it without you. There are programs that are run with partners such as GE and ADP that ensure that our girls have access to college and career readiness, internships, job shadows. If I can see it, then I can be it. And giving our girls the opportunity to come into those doors in the summer and to have those experiences before they get to college, it means the world. And then, of course, I love my new partners. Montlick Law, when I tell you they are a true community partner, they came in the door kicking butt. So I'm just excited to say that on market calendars, Saturday, September the 20th, Girls Inc. will have our first annual Fall into Wellness event that celebrates mind, body, and family. This event is all about ensuring the mental and emotional health and physical health of our families. So, and during the entire campus of Girls Inc., the space that you're in, all the classrooms, we're gonna borrow the track over there, don't tell anybody. The parking lot, we will have 300 to 400 families out here, and we will support them with resources to make sure that they have what they need to be successful in terms of emotional, mental, and physical health. And I'm so excited because, thank you, Kellie, with Wellstar Health System, they are coming alongside of us to also be here on deck to provide resources to those families. That is amazing. So I have to take a breath because I need to be fully transparent and honest with you. This year has been challenging. This year has been hard. With the shifts and priorities of funding across the nation, with resources being more competitive and limited, the struggle has been real. But I'll tell you what has been even more real. It is our resolve. It is our unwavering dedication and faith that we will continue to do whatever it takes to ensure that our girls, our families, and our communities have what it takes to be strong, smart, and bold. And we don't do that by ourselves. We do it with your continued support that helps us weather the storm. Because we know the storms don't last always. And this too shall pass. And so I just want to say thank you. Thank you for almost 50 years being the rainbow at the end of our storm. Thank you for being here today and supporting what's going on. And thank you for what has yet to come, for what you will yet to sow into this organization. And so I had some young scholars that couldn't join me today, but they wouldn't dare miss out on this opportunity to share with you what you mean to them. Let's take a look.
To the people who have given
so generously
to Girls Inc. of Atlanta.
You may not know me,
But you helped me achieve success
and find stability
You made a space for me
to stand in my power.
you funded a place
Where I feel safe.
and empowered by people who believe in me.
What are some traits of a leader?
to those who haven't given yet.
I am proof of what happens when you invest
And a kid's potential.
Your support doesn't just change lives, it creates leaders.
Dreamers.
And people who know their worth. They Thank you for believing in us.
and making futures like mine.
Futures like mine.
Futures like mine.
Futures like mine.
Futures like mine. Futures like mine. Possible.
Thank you, Tiffany. It's now time to celebrate not only our scholarship award winners, but some honorees who prove every day to be strong, smart, and bold. Each of our scholarship recipients will come up to the stage to be acknowledged, where they will then introduce their honoree award. Our first scholarship is the Joyce Dunaway Parker Scholarship, named after our founder, Joyce Dunaway. We call her the mother of Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta. This year's winner of our first Joyce Dunaway Parker Scholarship is Cadence Brown. A licensed performing arts student at Pebblebrook High School.
Thank you so much, Anaya. I would like to thank my family, Girls Inc., and God for supporting me through the highs and lows of my high school journey. As strong women, we often feel the need to do it all, to excel at everything all the time. But as I reflected on my own journey in writing my essay, I came to a deeper realization. Trying to be the best at everything is not what leads someone to success. People don't remember someone for the number of things they got right. They remember how that person made them feel, how they lit up a room, and the impact they had. These are my words, but they were inspired by women like Dr. Mary Chatman, women whose impact goes far beyond titles or accolades. Dr. Chatman is a registered nurse who grew up in a small town where she saw firsthand the challenges of limited healthcare access. That experience sparked her passion for medicine, and she has since dedicated her life not just to healing, but to mentoring and uplifting others. She encourages young girls to establish their personal brand, embrace what makes them different, and surround themselves with people who believe in their growth. Dr. Chatman is a shining example of what it means to be a strong woman, not because she has done everything, but because of how she has poured into others. It's an absolute honor to introduce the 2025 Strong Women Award recipient. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Mary Chatman.
Good afternoon. When I looked on the agenda, it said that we were going to be talking about strong, smart, and bold women. So I thought, well, I can't keep saying that over and over again, but of course we could, but I'm going to make an acronym. So I'm just going to say, I am an SSB. Now, when I said it out loud, I was like, I gotta make sure that middle one, that S really strong. So don't anybody make a mistake. I'm an SSB. But I wanted just to make some comments to tell you why I'm proud to be recognized as an SSB. I'm proud to be recognized as an SSB when I was born breech and was a girl. I started my SSB journey then. I then kept my journey when I realized that the first 7 years of my life were not that easy. And I lived with a mother who had mental illness. So I SSB'd my way right into a better environment where I grew up with my dad and my mom sitting here. And both of them are in education. And so they SSB'd me straight into being nominated to be the most likely to succeed, but wait, drum roll, and the class clown at the same time. After that, I recognize I'm an SSB because I chose to go to nursing school. And in that nursing school, I was an SSB because the class didn't look like me. They didn't have the experiences that I had. They didn't study like me. and they didn't know what success meant to me, but I was an SSB. I was an SSB when I started to then become an executive, and I realized that then I became a single mom with 2 kids and still growing as an SSB. That was not my excuse, that was my fuel. And I have my good-looking son to attest to it, so nobody take him, but raise your hand. Now he's gonna kill me later because he's kind of shy, but he's kind of cute. Right? Oh, look, this time, Trey, I hate to tell you, but this table's like, yeah, right. We got us some cougars in the house. I am an SSB because every day I show up in the corporate world that's dominated by men. And I have a seat at the table that I don't ask for, I demand. And I'm an SSB because I emulate the behavior to other women in the game to make sure you have a seat, make sure you have a voice, and to make sure that when you show up at the table, you've done your homework and people listen to your voice. I have a lot of people that came with me today who I have the opportunity to share that with. If you'll stand, please, so I can say thank you. And finally, I'm an SSB because I still stand even when I get disappointed in decisions related to my growth. That's all I'll say about that. Right? Isaiah 40:31 says that you're not stuck, you're stationed. So what I would say to all of the girls who are SSBs, you're not stuck, you're stationed, and your station is for you to find, to fight, and to be successful in. Thank you for the opportunity to be in the room with all of these successful, amazing young girls that I was super impressed with, and all of you seasoned girls in the audience as well. Thank you to Tiffany. People don't know it, but Tiffany is actually on my board at Keystone, and the Keystone leadership team is here. And so we have an opportunity to share her expertise and her voice all the time, and thank you for that. So on behalf of all the people who came with me to celebrate today, on behalf of Wellstar, who is the sponsor, thank you for this award. The last thing I'll say is that I'm an SSB because after 56 years, I found me a stud. If I can just get my stud to stand up. And thank you for my circle.
So this year's second Joyce Dunway Scholarship, the SMART Scholarship, is Star Leslie Orgy. Star Leslie is a dynamic senior at the Cobb Innovation Technology Academy at Osborne High School.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Star Leslie Orgy, and I would first like to start by thanking God for just this amazing opportunity to have obtained a scholarship and been in a community like Girls Inc. I'd also like to thank Girls Inc. for this scholarship and the community of girls, mentors, and support they have just truly blessed me with. My parents were both born in Nigeria, and they moved to America in 1999 in search of a greater opportunity because they didn't have the opportunities that we have today, and they knew that they could give those to their kids. Here, my mother gave birth to all 5 of her children. They made this sacrifice so that my siblings and I could receive a better education and pursue a brighter future. From a young age, my parents instilled upon me the values of hard work and the belief in the American dream. They often reminded us that being born in America, that meant we were born with a silver spoon in our mouths. And it's not because of wealth, but it's actually because we had access to resources, education, and the chance to succeed in anything that we put our mind and heart to. Education wasn't something that was just encouraged in my household. It was something that was expected, valued, and deeply respected. One of the biggest ways I hope to make a difference in the world is through pharmacy. As I wrote in my essay, although my passions shifted over time, they helped me understand that what truly matters to me is making a difference in people's lives through healthcare. My own struggles with the menstrual cycle truly sparked my passion for women's health and inspired me to pursue pharmacy, to take part in pharmaceutical research, to actually help better create more medicine for young girls and women and make our medicine that we have today more improved. Being awarded the SMART Scholarship is incredibly meaningful to me. And what makes this moment even more special is being recognized along someone who embodies what it truly means to be smart. During the COVID-19 pandemic, when the world stood still and it seemed like every man was from themselves, Sharon Mason used her knowledge and leadership to help solve the economic problems affecting our small businesses. Her actions remind me that being smart isn't just about books. It's about applying what we know to uplift others. And she is a true example of intelligence and action. Someone who uses her knowledge to uplift others and make a meaningful impact. Her leadership and dedication continue to inspire me to keep striving for my goals. So please, put your hands together for Sharon Mason.
Wow, what an honor to be recognized alongside my good friends Mary Chatman and Kellie Hill. I tell you, Mary should go into comedy on the side gig. She's amazing. She had us all laughing. And also my new friend, Star Leslie, to be recognized with her. We got to meet recently, and I am just so impressed, so inspired by her. She is an amazing, amazing young lady. Only a senior in high school, already starting a nonprofit that's making such a difference to empower women, to help women at such a critical time. I'm just so proud of her, and she's leading so many different organizations that just has such a bright future ahead of her, and I'm just so proud of what she's going to continue to do in the future. And getting to meet her mom, Blessing, she's truly a blessing. Her name is so perfect for her, and we are just so thankful for you, for your leadership and all you've done for your 5 children. And I'm just so excited about what's in store for Star Leslie ahead. And I think this is just such a great example of what Girls Inc. does. And my good friend Tiffany here, I am just so proud of her leadership, all that she's accomplished, and the many that have gone before her. Back to Ms. Joyce, thank you for your vision that made this possible. And it's so great to see this come to fruition, being back right here in our home. And I'm just so proud of the many lives that you've touched. I know some very impressive numbers that Tiffany went over, but behind every number, there's an amazing story. There's an amazing life impact, an amazing life change. And every person here involved in Girls Inc. and supporting Girls Inc. is making a difference. And as Star Leslie said so well, I'm such a big believer of make a difference. If you've been in my office, my father gave me this plaque, and I'm a big believer of to make a big impact in everything you do, and to seize any type of position, opportunity to truly give back and help other people and make sure that you're making a difference. And that's a big part of who we are. And as Star Leslie said, there's so many blessings that we have that we can use to bless others and to pass that on. And so I'm just excited that we can all be part of that together. We can all be part of making our community better, empowering our young ladies to be strong, smart, bold, SSB, very, very fun, Mary. And I'm just excited to continue to work with all of you and to continue to help young ladies like Star Leslie who have such an amazing future ahead of them, that we get to be part of their lives and part of helping them with their next stages. So thank you.
Once again, congrats Star Leslie and Miss Mason. Now we have applauded our strong awardees. We have celebrated our smart awardees. And now let's put our hands together to hear from our boldest recipients today. Congratulations to our Strong, Smart, and Bold Scholarship awardee. Our first year student at Georgia State Honors College, Jada Ferguson. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Jada Ferguson. I would like to thank Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta for this opportunity. My high school years and life beyond have been transformed by Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta. I first learned about Girls Inc. when they visited my 10th grade class at Global Impact Academies. I knew right then and there I wanted to be a part of this organization outside of school. So that summer, I became a prep mentor. Now, nearly 3 years later, I'm a part of Project Accelerated and plan to continue throughout college. Girls Inc. has had a greater impact on my life than I ever imagined and helped shape the woman I am today. I was given a question during the Girls Inc. scholarship application regarding safety and growth that asks, what has your experience with Girls Inc. taught you about safety, emotional, physical, and psychological? This is a small excerpt from my answer. At Girls Inc., I learned that safety isn't just about locking your doors or walking in a group. It is also about feeling like you can be yourself without being judged or torn down. But that was something I struggled with growing up. Now I can walk into a room and not worry about being made fun of or compared to others, but knowing my worth. As a very quiet and shy young girl who got extremely nervous, like heart racing and palms sweating nervous, I have grown beyond that. Girls Inc. taught me to speak up for myself, which I didn't even know I needed. Girls Inc. gave me the space to practice being strong, even when it's hard, whether emotionally, managing my feelings and speaking my truth. Physically, teaching me self-defense and how to stand tall. Or psychologically, believing I'm enough when the world tried to tell me otherwise. That is why today is so meaningful to me, because I get to stand here as a bold scholarship recipient and also introduce someone who truly represents what it means to be bold. From the moment I met Judge Kellie Stevens Hill, it was clear she brings both experience and heart to everything she does. Judge Hill was elected to the Superior Court of Cobb County in 2020 and re-elected in 2024. Before serving as a judge, she built a successful legal career, founding her own law firm in Georgia. But what stood out to me most is her commitment to young adults to get a fresh start, encouraging students with her powerful message, you can be what you see and more. Her dedication to mentoring and empowering the next generation reflects the very same values that Girls Inc. has instilled in me, and that is what the Bold Award represents. Please join me in welcoming Judge Kellie Stevens Hill to the stage.
Launching out on the shoe.
Good afternoon again. Thank you so much, Jada. She's my new friend. Thank you, Tiffany. And thank you, Girls Inc. And thank you to all of you who are here this afternoon. So let me just start by saying, when I found out I was getting the Bold Award, I thought about it and I said, wow, bold? Because guess what, Jada, I used to be shy too. My mom is here. Would you agree, Mom, that I used to be quiet and shy? But I'm not anymore. And my husband is here. Would you agree that I am not quiet and shy anymore? I found a stud too, Mary, but we just celebrated 30 years this year. And I have a bold young lady, and she, like Trey, is gonna probably be upset. But Jordan, I need you to stand up because this is my bold daughter. And she is bold. And I have a really bold table over there who has joined me today to celebrate. And I'm just gonna ask them to stand as well. I'm on my bold table. So, you know, when I was growing up, being bold wasn't necessarily a compliment. In fact, it was a warning. You know, don't stand out. Don't be too loud. Don't rock the boat. You know, don't apply to those reach schools. You'll never get in. Those were the warnings that young ladies got. Be a lady. Be ladylike. Just be seen. You don't need to be heard. So I'm standing before you all today because I chose to ignore those warnings. And I am here to tell you all. To my young ladies, to my scholarship recipients, it is okay to be heard. It is just fine to be seen. Being bold doesn't mean not having fear, but it means showing up and doing it anyway, even when you're afraid. Okay, it means walking into the room and not just sitting down and having a seat. Roll your sleeves up, get to work, come qualified. So as Mary said, when you speak, they will hear you. It is okay to rock the boat. When somebody tells you you can't, you show them you can. You don't have to tell them. Let them know I can show you better than I can tell you. So be bold. Be bold because our world needs you. Our world needs your voice. Our world needs your power. Our world needs your strength. Please be bold and be power. Be the woman that you were made to be and walk in your strength. It is okay to be bold. Thank you.
Congrats, Jada and Judge Hill. We appreciate the service and sacrifice of all of our award honorees. We look forward to hearing great things about our scholarship recipients. Now we will hear from a Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta parent as they reflect on how this organization has impacted their family. Please welcome Ms. Sharon Chitty.
Good afternoon, Girls Inc. family, guests, and friends. My name is Chandria Chitty, like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I used to get picked out a lot in school, so I had to come off first with the joke before I became the joke. As a mother, there is no greater comfort than knowing your children are safe, loved, and seen. Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta has been that comfort for me. It's been more than just a program. It has been a blessing, a lifeline, and a breath of fresh air, especially on the days when I felt overwhelmed, unsure, or simply stretched too thin. We always hear that it takes a village to raise children. And I've come to understand that more and more deeply during this experience, having my two girls come to Girls Inc. And when I say village, I mean every single person at Girls Inc. From the mentors, the program staff, the drivers, and the directors. Each of them have played a part in guiding, shaping, and pouring into my girls in ways I wasn't always able to. Especially during times of family emergencies or unexpected school closures. Girls Inc. didn't just show up. They stepped in, they stood in the gap, and they supported us when we needed them the most. My oldest daughter, Jalen, a junior in high school, is part of the Project Accelerate program. And let me tell you, this experience has been a true game changer for her. She's learned so much, from finance literacy, job skills, to professionalism and self-confidence. But beyond all of the skills, what moves me the most is to see her walk in a room with her head held high and speaking up and carrying herself with purpose. I know that's because she's been poured into by the people who truly believe in her at Girls Inc. My youngest daughter, Jaslyn, is in the 3rd grade, and she loves Girls Inc. after school program. And when I say she loves it, I mean it. She looks forward to coming every day, even when there's no school. She says, "Mom, can I still go to Girls Inc.?" And that says a lot for a 3rd grader who's 8, and she's always busy. I need to know that Jaslyn feels safe, she feels loved, and she has a learning environment that truly uplifts her. And that's what Girls Inc. gives her. My girls feel so loved that they have started calling some of the staff Mom 1, Mom 2, and Mom 3. And I know the feeling is mutual because many of the staff refer to my daughters as their own as well. Their love extends far beyond responsibility. It comes straight from the heart. Girls Inc. has supported us in ways that go far beyond their core programming. There were days when my schedule had a conflict and the girls didn't have transportation. The Marietta Center made sure my girls could get here no matter what. They would offer rides, they would adjust drop-off and pick-up schedules, whatever it took to make sure my girls were never left out. And when I say parents, whenever we had an issue or a request, Girls Inc. would always listen and never hesitate to make any changes to be suitable for the parents as well as the students. I am more than grateful and moved by being a part of this wonderful program. My daughters are growing into the kind of young women I always dreamed and hoped that they would be. Strong, smart, and bold. I'm gonna take the SSB. Because they are surrounded by people who nurture those values in them every day. And I am a better mother because this village, they stand beside me. Thank you, Girls Inc., for all that you do. You're truly making a difference in not only the kids' lives, but also the parents' lives. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to our scholar recipients and our SSB honorees. Okay, time now for one of our favorite parts of this program. Our Empower a Girl paddle raise with auctioneer extraordinaire, Dean Crownover. We are trying to raise thousands of dollars in just 5 minutes, and there is a level of giving for every donor. Let's do it, everybody. Take it away, Dean.
The sexy son is in the middle. Who wants to win a date? Starting at $1 million. So we're going to $1 million now, too. He stood up at the perfect time. And I gotta tell you, hashtag SSB is trending. But what's trending even more? Hashtag my stud. All right, nobody leaves except your son. He's like, I don't blame him. This is real. I'm Dean, and I've worked with Girls Inc. for years upon years. I love it. I love it. I love it. And this really is, the next 5 minutes is the most important part of our fundraiser, because we want to empower a girl. You have literally walked the halls of Girls Inc. today. You've seen what they do. You've seen the girls. You've heard from parents. Your donations change lives. So we need your help. We want to see how much can we raise in donations in 5 minutes. And it's super simple. In fact, everybody grab your bidder number. Grab your bidder number, grab it, and just hold it up. Come on, hold it up. Bidder number, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Put it down. Hold it up, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Put it down. Hold it up, twirl. Put it down. You each just gave $10,000. We wrote it down? All right, good. I've got 4 giving levels, just 4. When you hear a giving level you are very excited about, in fact, if it hurts just a little, that's the giving level. Just hold up your bidder number. I'm going to call it off. We're going to write it down. It's 100% tax deductible. Put it on your tab at the end of the afternoon. Let's see how much we can raise. And our first level is going to be 1,000, but before I do 1,000, I would be remiss if I didn't ask, is there anyone in the room who will be bold, who would like to give above 1,000? At 5,000, 2,500, I just want to check. Anybody? Wait, stop! How much would you like to do, ma'am?
5,000.
5,000! Just write stud. Give them a thunderous round of applause. What? All right. Let's go to 1,000. Let me give you just a little food for thought. So 1,000 will provide parents with monthly wellness, mental health, and social emotional resources and workshops that support them and their family. 1,000. If you will donate $1,000 right here, right now, hold up that bidder number. Who will give the gift? Number 4. Number 31. 65. 170. 57. Anybody else at 1,000? Huge round of applause. Let's talk about 500. Your $500 can sponsor students for a month in one of our after-school programs in and around the metro Atlanta. $500. That's like a day at Starbucks. Maybe just one coffee. If you will donate $500 loud and proud, hold it up. Let's go, 95. 212, 245, 188, 207, TW, 130, 115. Anybody else at 5? Anybody else? Give them a big round of applause. Okay, only 65 more levels. 250. 250. So that provides after-school snacks and what is sometimes dinner for a young girl for a week. 250. If you will donate 250, come on, hold it up. We want everybody. Let's start over here. Number 13, 51, 143, 58, 28, 91, 113, 48, 180, 224, 19, 30, 221, number 75, number 22, number 254. Wait! This young lady, put her down for 250. We'll get you a better number and have as many pound cakes as you want. As many as you want. We got luck. Anybody else at 250? Give them. Wait, stop! Yes?
Yes.
This young lady in the middle, just if you guys will see us at checkout, if we didn't get your number, add her, please. Anyone else? Give them that big love. Big love, big love, big love. What? Okay. Mary, Mary, Mary. Hold on. This is gonna be awesome. First, I'm gonna tell you how much you raised here in a minute, right after the live auction. But I wanna let you know something about the $100 level. Normally, this is when I would do it, but we have a Hilton Head getaway that I'm gonna do in a second. It's worth over $3,000. One of you is going to take it home simply by donating $100. Stand by. But I want to do the live auction first. Where's Mary? Mary, are you here? Okay. Mary, is this for real? Do you want to come talk about this?
Come on, Mary.
Come on, Mary. She wants she's serious, a date with her son. Right? Let's work this out. Oh, you're back! Come on up! Come on, stud! Trey, come on, Trey! Dang, he is good looking. Trey. Oh, mama. Trey. How old are you?
Good, how you doing?
How old are you?
22.
22. So Trey, you have been voluntold that you are going to help Girls Inc. literally raise millions with a date. Now, just out of curiosity, what is your ideal date? What's fun to do?
Anything with good food.
All right, so like what kind of food?
Whatever tastes good.
Sonic Burger it is.
We can do that, that's fine.
And then what else would you do?
Something active. I like to stay active, so maybe go for a walk or something like that.
Something tells me anywhere you are, there is a music playing behind you. Wah, wah, wah. Listen to it. All right, Trey. Ladies, we prefer you be single, but you don't have to be. Do you have a significant other or anybody you're seeing? You don't now, so it doesn't matter. All right.
I do not.
This could get real. This could be a 50-year marriage we're about to make. Some of you might have to get divorced first. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where to start this date. I've never done a date before. You know what? Look at him. Do you work out every day?
Every day.
Right. He will be on the date shirtless. All right. Who will start it at $500? Here we go to $500. You will get a date with Trey. Date with Trey right here. Buy it for a friend. Buy it for a grandmother. Somebody. $500. Come on. Now, Trey. Trey is been pushed up here. Last time he'll be talking to his mom today. Ever. Now, don't make me go backwards. All right, you know what? Let's really have fun with it. Let's start it at $100. Who will start at 100? Hold it up. Here we go. 100. We're at 100 now. 200. We're at 100. Who will take it at 200 now? 200 here in the room. We're at 100. If somebody bids against her, we call it a live auction. How about 150? We're at 100. Who will take it at 150? Trey's going to walk with you. 150. Woo. She's doing it for a friend, Trey. Now we're at 200. We're at 150. Who will take it at 200? 200. Now 250. We're at 200. Who will take it at 250? Trey, can you pose? Sun's out, guns out. Make him what? Get on the stage. We're 300 new players. Now 350. 350. Now we're at 400. 350 grand once. Let's get 400. Trey is leaving the state tonight. 400. What do you want to add to the date?
What do you want to add?
Going walking, having a nice dinner.
Nice conversation.
You know his mom is. He's got good conversation. All right. What are you at? 400? We're at 400. They're going to wrap it up. Let's take it to 450. 400 going 450. Take it to 500. 450 going once. Going twice. Trey, can you cry a little bit? Show us your moment. Just a little bit. What? They would love to see you dance. A little pop and lock. Do it. It's like this. Oh yeah. 500! Going once unless I get 550. Going twice unless I get 550. So 500! What is your bidder number? What is your bidder number? A date number 77 gets a date with Trey. Give Trey $1,000! thunderous round of applause. Woo. I don't know about y'all, but I want to be at their Thanksgiving. Thank you, Trey. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, 77. I guess you got to use it within a year. We have no specs on it. Hey, he'll call you, don't call him, right? Right? Let's not have a lot of that texting. All right. This is our last live auction item. Then you're all going to donate $100 to win a $3,000 trip to Hilton Head. Here's our true live auction item tonight. It is a trip of a lifetime. We call it the World Traveler. Here's what it is. It's for 2 people for 5 nights. Your choice. And you've got 2 years to use this. A year to choose and then another year to go on it. Your choice. Tuscany. Make some noise if you like Tuscany. Bali. Thailand. Paris. Or Greece. Now, let me give you an example. In Tuscany, the 5 nights, you'll stay at a luxury hotel, daily breakfast. You'll have a dinner at the hotel and a massage treatment. In Bali's actually 7 nights, daily breakfast and massage, and the rooms all are in ocean view of the Indian Ocean. Thailand, you're going to stay at a Fairmont-managed luxury resort with daily breakfast. Paris, you're going to stay at the Regency Paris Italy. I don't know. And Greece, you will stay at a 5-star. Travel not included. Again, you've got 2 years to use it. Subject to availability, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is good old-fashioned. Let's start it at $3,500. I cannot go under $3,500. Who will start it at $3,500? $3,500, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's big, but every dollar going back. What if I add Trey in? Trey, do you want to go to Bali? Yeah. Who will take it at $3,500? I'll tell you what, $3,200. 32 going once. Who will take it at $32? Going twice. Who will take it at $32? If you change your mind, see me after. All right, stop the music. Stop. Grab your bid pedals. I need those back. As you can tell, they're new, they're beautiful. They are recyclable. We can use them again and again. Here's what I want to do. If you will donate your bid paddle back, you are donating $100 to Girls Inc. Okay? Simply by giving it back, you're donating $100. We call it the paddle pull. What we're going to do is we're going to come in and collect them all. And we're going to, where's the bag? Oh, we're going to throw them in this bag. And then we're going to have Mary pull to see who wins. And here's what you're going to win. It is the luxury Hilton Head Island weekend getaway for the spring of 2026. 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, luxury home, sleeps up to 12, private pool, hot tub, chef's kitchen, direct access to the beaches, the bike trails, and you can choose. It's spring break, 3 weekend options. This is prime time. March 19th through the 21st, April 23rd through the 25th, and May 7th through the 9th. Give our donor a huge round of applause for this. Donate it right now for $100. If you will donate it back, hold it up. Everybody who will donate it, hold it up. All of you are going in this bag. Volunteers, give me some music. Volunteers, come on in. Let's get it. And pass them in. Pass them to anybody in here. Throw it in here. Who wants to donate $100? Here we go. One of you could win. Oh, you don't have a bid number? I don't know what you do about that. We need a bid number over here. All right, throw them in here. Here we go. All right, give me some more energy, high energy. Here we go. Throw them back in here. Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. Going once. We want everybody to turn it in. It's 100% tax deductible. Thank you. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, there we go. Anybody else? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Anybody else? Okay. Wait, stop. 169. Somebody run 169 up here. Oh, 158's running in. Oh, is this for her? You're 158. Who didn't get a bid number? Oh, she needs a bid number. You are now 146. 22. All right, stop the music. Okay. Oh, who didn't get a bidder number? How did y'all sneak in? Who's you're 237. Oh, she's going to give you her bidder number. It's better to put it on her credit card. You run that in, number 40. Okay. Let's draw this. Mary, I'm going to bring it to you. Okay. In fact, I'll put it right up here. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please give a drum roll on your table? Get it all in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, not that one. Not that one. The winner of the Hilton Head experience is
115.
Who's 115? You are going to Hilton Head. Thank you, Mary. You are going to Hilton Head. Did everybody have a good time? All right, this is it. We're about to end it up. This is your official 5-minute warning to end up your final bids in the silent auction. How many people have bought a Girls Inc. glitter t-shirt? I bought one for my wife. They're back there. They're $25. Somebody hold one up. Hold one up. The glitter in the back. Look how beautiful those are. They're going fast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. We're going to end this with our girls.
Way to go, everyone. Thank you so very much, Dean. And thank you, Trey and Mary. Dean, thank you for always helping Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta raise funds for our programming. As we prepare to close this year's Strong, Smart, and Bold Awards Luncheon, we welcome some of our girls with our closing poem.
Pretty woman wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies.
I say it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, and the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman, that's me. As I walk in the room, just as cool as I please, to the man, the fellas stand or fall to their knees. They swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say it's the fire in my eyes and the flash in my teeth, the swing of my waist and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman, that's me.
Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they still can't touch my inner mystery. Even when they try, they say they still can't see.
I say it's the arch in my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman, that's me.
Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't have to shout or jump about or talk real loud. When you see me passing, you ought to be proud.
Click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care. Cause I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman, that's me.
For those who I have not met today, I am Leah Nelson. I'm a senior program manager here. So thank you all again for coming, celebrating our girls. This is probably my favorite part. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And from the top of the morning, where you went through the classrooms, you've seen the building, you heard our I Am Excellence young ladies. We have our scholarship recipients, our amazing women awardees, and you just heard phenomenal women. These are the things that we instill our girls every single day through every single type of programming. I don't care if they're 5 or they're 25. Everyone is going to get the same message because we want them to know that they are important and they are significant in our lives, in your lives, but most importantly, just in being themselves. So, if you will, as we close out today, please welcome our young ladies back to the stage, okay? Because what you are going to hear last from them are words that each and every one of them know to really just bring us together as one. Bring us together in sisterhood, bring us together in purpose, and bring us together as girls and girls. So, what is a girls and girl?
She is strong, smart, and bold.
What is a girls and girl?
She is strong, smart, and bold.
Who is a girls and girl?
I am a girls and girl. Rooted in red and white, bold in her story, and infused with purpose.
Our rights, our roots. Every girl has the right to be themselves and resist gender stereotypes.
Every girl has the right to express themselves with originality and enthusiasm.
Every girl has the right to take risks, to strive freely, and to take pride in success.
Every girl has the right to accept and appreciate their bodies. Every girl has the right to have confidence in themselves and be safe in the world.
Every girl has the right to prepare for interesting work and economic independence.
Our voice, our values. I am strong, I am smart, I am bold. I am a girly girl.
And great news, everybody. You just raised, just in the Honorees, and thanks to Trey, $24,000 just in donations, not including the silent. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. The silent auction has 1 more minute. Countdown, 1 more minute. Thanks for coming, and don't forget your Coke bottles in the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support of Girls Inc. of Greater Atlanta. Because of your support, we will be able to continue with some of the great programming and events afforded to our phenomenally young women and girls. Please remember to post about your time with us today and remind others to help us to make our girls